Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to another live stream. I'm Litt and this is suddenly very loud in my ears. 1 second. This is Star Ocean Free till the end of time. Streamed a lot earlier than I usually do my streams. It is just about 1 o'clock on a Monday. And I thought I've got a little free time and why not? Now I'm going to be streaming this. I just check and oh my god, there's someone here already. Hello Shiver Singh and welcome to the stream. Right, yes, I'm going to be doing two versions of the game. I'm going to be doing the version I do on screen and then the version I do off screen. One of them is going to have a considerably higher number of running around and killing things than the other. I'm going to try and keep this somewhat ordered so you can see it's going to be plot relevant, basically. Don't expect treasure hunting, expect plot, bosses, and that's about it. To me, waffling on about absolute nothing every day. How am I? I'm very good, thank you very much. I was actually going to stream this last night, but I tend to stream now through OBS, and my Roxio, my capture card that I use, it doesn't play very well with OBS. You'll notice every now and then you might get screen issues like distortions. It'll look like somebody's painted a picture and then blurred half of the picture. That's the Roxio not playing very well with OBS. I forgot to turn that off.
Made it. Finally. That was farther than I thought. Looked so close. On the scanner.
Hey! What's wrong, mister? You got a bellyache? Oh no! Nicholas!
Guys! What? It was just a dream. Where am I? Wait. I'm on a backwater planet. Did someone rescue me? Who are you?
I'll leave some water here, okay? Nicholas! Are you alright? You were groaning in your sleep.
I think I'm
my sister, Mina. She insisted.
I see. So you were the one who rescued me. Thank you, Mina. I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Fate. Fate Line God. How about you?
I'm Nicholas. Her name is Mina. Fate. You said Fate, right? Your clothes and your ears. Are you one of Norton's men?
Norton? Is that a person's name?
Yes.
I don't really understand the situation here.
You don't know Norton?
No. Actually, I've never heard of him. Who is he?
If you do not know who he is, then please, never mind. I apologize for the odd question. You still need to recover your strength. Feel free to rest here a while. We cannot do much, but we do have food.
I'm fine. No, really.
No! You should stay in bed!
Please, rest. Don't worry. It is our way to help each other in times of trouble.
Sorry. Thanks.
It is no problem. Mina, let him get his rest.
So young. He seems so mature for his age. Just like Sophia.
Tell me, where are you from? Why are your ears so round? Who's Sophia? Huh? Tell me. Tell me.
It's already afternoon. Ouch. Well, it hurts a little, but I can move. I'd better figure out more about this place. No telling how long I'll be stuck here. Wait, where's my sword? Nicholas must have it. It must have made him nervous. Alright, it's not like I need it right now anyway. I'll let him hang on to it.
Could I pronounce your name? Is it Shivan Singh? Or is it pronounced differently? Wait, you must take it easy while you're regaining your strength. Oh, but my strength is maximum. How are you feeling? I imagine you're not all better quite yet. No, I'm thoroughly exhausted. There's about a 40-odd second delay, so you probably won't get my reply to your comment in for a while. There won't be anything left to plunder if there's no one left to work the field. You'd think that even them would realise that. Well, even thugs like them. That son of mine, he does such foolish things. I wonder where I went wrong raising him. Grrr. Who are you? Ah, you're that young man Nicholas and Mina found collapsed in the forest. Well, what is it? Something you want from me? Not particularly, but thought I'd say hello. Thanks, you much educated. because I have told a YouTuber in live stream to pronounce my name, and he told me I can't pronounce your name. Well, some people names can have tongue twisters. A lot of people pronounce my gamer tag wrong a lot. It's Littica, Littica, but they used to call me Letitia, which is completely wrong. But oh well. And if you haven't subscribed to Daydreamer Gaming, feel free. We have a fairly not tight-knit community with all different kinds of games, from FIFA to Wipeout to shooters to RPGs, a little bit of everything for everyone. Blackberries and a save point. I think this is a inn where I can get some healing done. If you're willing to walk, won't you hurry up and leave our village? Strangers bring us nothing but trouble. Well, I would, but somebody's got my sword. $600 just lying around in a chest. Some aquaberries. I wonder what the real world equivalent of aquaberries would be. Blueberries, raspberries? No, there are blueberries in the game already. Yeah, there are blueberries already. Blueberries, blackberries. Maybe aquaberries will be something like gooseberries. What are you planning to do today, Mr. Singh? I think I'll buy a ring mail, because I don't have a whole lot of defense at the moment. In this game, while levels do help, a level difference between 1 and 5 isn't going to be a whole lot, but the equipment in the game, now that's where you get most of your stats. Let's equip this nice little thing. And also, it's not like I'm defenseless. I have metal pipe, which is 1 attack point lower than the basic sword, which is kind of weird. I suppose what's weird is why he still has it. This isn't a game. Leaving the village without a weapon would be suicide. So let's go talk to our friend and see if we can get our weapon back. Oh yes, but before I do that, let's quickly change that to skip events. No. Was I actually supposed to do something? Because a bit lost. Strange clothes you're wearing. Now that I think of it, the other man was dressed strangely too. I think I just gotta talk to everybody. Oh, that stranger Nicholas found. What a fool that Nicholas is. After all he just went through, he had to go and get mixed up with you. Charming. This is Whipple, and you're a stranger. Strangers aren't welcome here in our village. Take my advice. You best leave here at once. Maybe now the event will trigger. Nope. Can I like go back to bed or something? Well, I think I might know what it is. Not this house. I think one of the houses has a personal action, which will result in, well, a little cutscene. Who are you? My mama said never let strangers in our house, so you better leave right away. I think it's this house. Oh, welcome home, says an adolescent girl. Fate goes, huh? Oh, I thought it was someone else. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. No, don't worry about it. I'm not supposed to be here either. Uh-huh? You see, this is not really my house. I'm really just an uninvited guest. Uninvited? Well then, whose house is this? No one lives here now, but there was somebody living here until recently. But look, the place would get all dirty unless someone took care of it, so I thought I'd at least come and keep it clean. That way, I thought it would make things easier for him when he returns. You're that traveller, right? The one that's staying with Nicholas and Mina? Our village has been through a lot, and more than a few people are saying rather ill things about you. I've noticed. They kinda want me gone. Still, it's not everybody, and they don't bear any malice towards you. We really are quite a gentle folk. Please, I hope you at least try to understand that much. That's nice of her. And begin cutscene. Go. Yes.
What's that?
It's my treasure box. Daddy gave it to me on my birthday.
That music box was passed down through our mother's family. It is the only thing we have left from our parents. But alas, it is broken now and does not make a sound.
I see. Can I have a look?
Sure.
The gearbox is broken. But I bet I could fix this. If I can get back to my pod, I should be able to synthesize parts. I don't think the UP3 prohibits repairing existing devices. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. Want me to fix this for you? It'll be my way of paying you back for rescuing me.
Really? Can you fix it, Fate?
Can you really do that? It is an expensive music box. They told us it would cost a great deal to fix it.
True. With this planet's level of civilization, the parts for this wouldn't come cheap. If I can get my hands on the right parts, yes, and I think I know where to get them. It's a little ways away, but I'll go get them later.
But we cannot ask you to do something like that for us.
You saved my life. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Still,
And I'm sure that Mina wants it fixed, right?
thank you, good sir.
In return, do you think I could get my sword back? I won't be able to go through the forest without it.
You swear you are not with Norton and his gang?
That I'm not. What? You don't believe me?
No, I trust you.
Thanks.
But be wary. If you are not one of Norton's gang, you will be in even more danger outside the village.
I know. I'll be fine.
Oh, I have a magic shirt. Also, I am really quite annoyed with the lack of volume options in the game. Because the sound, especially when the game volume's turned down a lot, the game music volume massively overpowers the volume of the speaking, the audio. and stuff. But you've probably figured that out by now, just from watching this. And there ain't a damn thing I can do about it either. It's not like if it was a PC game, I can't go into the INI files and change the volumes that way. Skipping you. On my way back to my ship to synthesize some music box parts like I did for my sword. And a quick tip for this early in the game: if you're struggling in battle, before you enter Whipple for the first time, you can always run back to your escape pod and use it to heal. So you can then run around in the forest, fight enemies and level up to level 3 or 4. Make things considerably easier on yourself. Especially if you're bad at the game like I probably am. Oh, that's not good.
What? What happened? The pod's parts and equipment have been stripped. There's no way the inhabitants of this planet know what this stuff is. It makes sense if they just smashed it up. No use wasting any more time here. I better get back to the village.
Well, that was a productive trip. Should I get into a battle just to show you how much I've improved? Yeah, we'll get into it. No, we won't. We won't need to. We're going to be in a new area soon with entire new enemies to fight. So who needs to fight these harmless little slimes?
Hello there.
What a relief! You are well! Norton's gang was lurking around the forest in the direction you left in. We were worried.
Nicholas, could you please tell me more about Norton and his gang? Who are they?
I do not know everything myself. Norton appeared suddenly in our village about half a year past. He ordered the village to supply him with food. Of course, we refused at first. The village needs its supplies to survive the harsh winter. Norton was in fact ordering the village to die, but when people refused him, he called upon this mysterious light, and those it touched disappeared, one after the other. Carl, Siren, Kurt, all gone. And our father, who resisted until the very end. Of course, we told our Lord, but he said the idea of people disappearing into thin air was nonsense and didn't want to hear about it. Now some of the villagers have even joined Norton's gang.
A mysterious light that makes people disappear? Nicholas, when you first met me, you asked me about my clothes and ears, right?
Ah, yes. Norton wore clothes made out of a strange material that was neither linen nor cotton, just like the clothes you wear. And his ears were shaped like yours. That is why I did not trust you at first. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. Can it be? That would explain the light, the clothes, and the ears. And it would explain why someone would steal pod parts that nobody on this planet should recognize.
Is something the matter?
It's nothing. I was just thinking. But thinking isn't going to help anything. He may be dangerous, but I'd better go meet this Norton guy. I might even find a way off this planet. I'm really sorry, but it's going to take me a little more time to fix your music box. Can you wait just a little longer?
Okay.
That thing Norton's gang carried off, did it belong to you?
No, I thought it might be, but it wasn't. Don't worry, I'll fix your music box.
Nicholas, I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Ah, yes. Very well. Let us eat.
Some news about our fellow dreamers. Sonny today is moving house, as he may have mentioned in Dreams Henceforth. Speaking all posh like. And so once he's got settled in over the next few days, he'll be focusing on more streams, more content. So we might start getting more multi-person streams. So hopefully you can look forward to that. It's gonna be fun. So, where's Nicholas? I don't know. Has he gone somewhere? When I woke up, he was already gone. I hope he didn't disappear. I hope he hasn't disappeared too, just like Mama and Papa. Nicholas would never leave you like that, Mina. It'll be alright. I'll go find him for you. Why do I have a bad feeling? If you've watched the last two episodes and thinking, my god, this game's slow and boring, the first couple of hours are kind of slow. It's a slow build and introduction, but like all Star Ocean games, the start are usually quite slow. Although, I think Star Ocean A New Hope, which is technically 4, which is also technically the first in the game timeline. The Star Ocean games, timeline-wise and numbered, is a bit of a mess, but yeah. I think that one starts fairly quickly and then builds up, but then starts to go downhill a bit. I enjoyed it a lot. I think my favourite battle system out of all of the Star Ocean ones, but this one has got probably my favourite story. I actually missed it then, but did I also equip that sword again? Just check. Yeah. If you run around and ask the people in Whipple, I'm not going to go back there just to do it, but they'll tell you that Norton, they saw him heading out into the forest. So Norton, he's basically gone, well, to confront Norton, probably about parts he knows that were stolen from me. Because Fate, you weren't exactly convincing about him not stealing your parts. Put in ingredients. Blackberries. Always nice to have a blackberry. I don't have one.
real fight.
What do you think you're doing? What do you think that hurts?
Blade of Fury.
Oh, I moved. He ran away. I've more figured out how the buttons work and how the guard works. The guard is automatic when you're standing still, but if enemies use a heavy attack, it will break through your guard. It's vice versa, it also works for you as well. And I missed. You also have long range and close range attacks.
I hate you!
Oh, you don't hate me. You're dead. Hehehe. When you complete the map, you get like I think 99.9% of them. You usually get an item or something. A lot of the maps, unfortunately, cannot be completed until you get an item called a Ring of Disintegration at the end of what would be Disc 1. So a good like 15-20 hours into the game. But then you can come back and do them, and you can get items which have some unique effects, like 5% to run speed and stuff. Let's just skip. Let's skip this. You don't really need to see me running around and randomly fighting lots of people, but I will fight some.
Oh, a real fight.
That was a heavy attack. He was gonna break my guard there. I'll also get into one more battle to explain another mechanic which is quite useful. Aquaberries. Is it this way? Maybe. Possibly. Yes, it's this way. Look at our old governor.
Oh, a real fight. Take that.
You see the gauge at the very top right? When that builds by attacking and all types of things. Once it fills, depending on what skill you use, if you use a light attack, heavy attack, or a skill, or magic, you'll get bonuses. And then the more battles you go into and win without getting hit by a critical hit, running away, or I think also loading a save, or saving and loading, something like that, you'll get like chains. If you get 5 chains, another bonus will get added, 10 chains, another bonus, and so on, until you have 3 times experience, double or triple times fall, which is the money, increase rate of item drop, and increase like healing at the end of battle. And that can be very, very useful. Just 3 times experience alone can be very, very useful. At the same time, also having 1 times experience can be very useful, because you might not want to level up your levels, but you might want to level up your skills. So skills do have levels on them. Like I could go into the forest with a decent defense, just enough so that I take like 1 or 2 damage, and then let them wail on me. I'll have to constantly move around a little bit so I don't like block their attacks, but there's a 20% chance of that happening. I'm not sure if at level 2, like Master level 2, it increases to like 25%. Because I've never really bothered with first aid. You don't really need it all that much. You get much better skill later on.
Who are you, kid? What do you want? This is Lord Norton's turf, so beat it or else.
I don't want to fight you guys. I just want to know if you've seen a little boy around here.
A little boy? Oh, you mean Nicholas? Yeah, he came around here blabbering about getting something back and wanting to see Lord Norton.
Then what did he do?
Being the kind-hearted fellas we are, we gave the stupid kid what he wanted. I bet Lord Norton's re-educating the undisciplined little brat right now.
What?
It's the kid's own fault. Nothing good can come from messing with Lord Norton. Don't worry, he'll learn it's better to join us than fight us. It's a shame. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Idiocy must run in the family.
Rotten little...
Whoa there! Didn't I just say you can't pass through here? Wanna see that brat? You gotta beat us first.
Punks. What gives you the right?
Looks like we got another village idiot in need of some education.
Not to be insulting, but where the hell did they learn slang from? This is an entirely different planet where well, I suppose Norton could teach them. Why did they have to sound like a 1960s gangster? A stereotypical 1960s gangster at that. Anyway, let's kill them all. Bully, bully, bullies. Bully, bully, bully. Come on, more. I kind of ran into that one. Did I just fall over from being tapped?
Blade of Fury!
I'm not really taking this very seriously, you may have figured out. Did one of them run away?
All right. I think I'm getting the hang
Did
of
you
this.
now? Congratulations! They're getting the hang of it.
So Nicholas is locked up somewhere in here. I better hurry up and find him.
I guess we weren't so tough after all. No, no you weren't. Even while messing around, I still kind of wrecked you. Let's have a look what I got. A beat-up textbook. Detailed. Book for learning an anti-attack aura. Allows character to automatically initiate counterattacks when their guard is up. Learn standard AAA. And you learn it just by having it, so an auto aura is a tactical aura. So select anti-aura, and you can switch it on and off. Standard effects, stuns. For now, when I'm standing still with full fury, which is the gauge, which is kind of like stamina, I suppose, when they attack you, you'll not just block with that like demo thing, but you'll also send and it'll like a rebound of force, which will stun them. and allow you to do a little bit of damage to them too. Fresh sage. Another interesting thing, skeletons like these have a chance to drop, I think it's called a regen symbol. And a regen symbol will have a chance to regen MP. Not a chance, it will regenerate like 3% of your MP at certain intervals in battle. And it's a very, very useful item because you can stack them. Considering you can get KO'd in this game by running out of MP, they're very, very useful items. I think it's them which has them, it might be something else, I'm not sure. Jewel of Refuge. Stops enemy movements for a short time. It also have some blackberries. No, that's MP. Blueberries, they're the ones. Give my HP a little bit of a boost. Yep, the box. Get the box, mate. There you go. I'm not entirely sure that it is indeed that particular thing which has it, but we'll see. That type of enemy. Do I have the tactical skill? Scan enemy. Yes, I do. Scan enemy. HP. Vulnerable to fire. Jewel of Refuge. Commanding elixir. Yeah, so it's not that particular enemy type yet. You made me miss my second hit on that, you bloody skeletons. Your anti-stagger aura and your annoyingness. I get comfortable with my legs going dead a little bit. A little bit more help.
So this Norton guy's an off-worlder too. Wonder what he's doing here.
He's up to no good, I'm sure of it. This is a screen for entering a password. It's asking for a 3-digit number. Read the instructions. Welcome to the password entry screen. I'm your guide, Boss Norton. You'd better be thankful, I mean it. You enter the password here, but remember, you only get 3 chances. If you make 3 mistakes, then you're through. I'll kick you out of here, so you better be ready. But hey, I'm feeling generous today, so I'll give you a little hint. The 3 numbers are located somewhere in these ruins. Just type these in. Even an idiot like you should be able to do it. So come on, enter the password. No idea what the password is, and I do not think we can leave this screen, so 2, 5, 6. Oh, okay. I think I heard a door open somewhere, and I didn't know that because I did it before. Honest. Now, I have a save which I'm going to be loading, but I'm not sure if it's here or after the boss. So I'm going to save it again, because it's like, here's one I prepared earlier. So I will save it here. And then I will load this one. And also load the battle trophies. Honestly, not a whole lot has changed. Only I think I leveled up a few more times because I did some running around and stuff. And got some more skills, I think. With aerial. Not a whole lot. Bye bye. I've been doing that a few times so I can skip the grinding.
Nicholas, you okay?
Fate, why are you here?
That's what I want to ask you. You should never have run off like that.
The music box parts. I wanted to get them back. I could not ask you to do this for us.
But that's crazy.
It is dangerous here. You must leave. Quickly. He'll get you.
Nicholas? Hang in there, Nicholas.
Must leave.
This is bad. I better hurry. Think. Oh yeah. I could short the battery in my communicator, or wait. I might be stuck here if I lose my communicator.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? There's no time. Hold on, Nicholas. I'll get you out. Hang in there, Nicholas. He doesn't seem too badly hurt. That's a relief. Huh? Oh, right. My translator was built into that communicator. No time for regrets now. We better get out of here. Let's go.
Freeze! No funny moves if you want to stay alive. Play nice and I'll let you live a little longer.
That was a phase gun, so you must be Norton.
Yeah, that's me. I am Norton the Great. It's so nice to hear genuine Terran being spoken, huh? Seems like ages.
Why are you here? You're not from this planet, are you?
I'm from Razer, boy. We're not part of the Federation.
Razer. I've heard of that world. Right. That planet filled with joy seekers that keeps rejecting Federation membership. So what are you doing here? This is an underdeveloped planet, you know.
Not much to tell. I was involved in this unfortunate accident. Guess it was a bit much even for Razer, so I was sentenced to spend the rest of my days in exile on a deserted planet. But the escort ship they were transporting me on had engine trouble and ended up crash landing here. Can you believe it? All I had to do was mess with their engine codes. Those stupid pilots ended up frying their engines. Oh, man! All I was trying to do was create a distraction so I could make my escape. But we ended up crashing, and this planet's become my prison.
And the others, Norton?
Huh? That's Lord Norton to you.
There must have been others. What happened to the other people on the escort ship?
Oh, those guys, they're dead, the poor fools. They were trying to send out a distress signal, and a bolt of lightning smote them where they stood. Bam! That crash part was unfortunate. But no use crying over spilt milk. I've been devoting myself to making this planet my kingdom. You get my drift?
So that's why you've been raiding Whipple?
Yeah, something like that. You're a smart kid. That's why I was raiding the village, and that's why you gotta die. Sorry. You'll be happy to know I'm gonna make the most of those parts I stripped from your escape pod.
It's guys like you.
Huh? What the?
Ah, there you are. I thought I lost you when your distress signal went out. Might never have found you if it weren't for those explosions.
What do you want? You're not one of them Federation guys, are you?
Who, me? A Federation soldier? Yeah, that's a good one.
Well then, who are you?
Cliff Fitter, a Clausian and member of Quark.
A Clausian?
Sorry, no time to explain. I'm kinda in a hurry. Just let me have Fate, that Earthling boy over there, and I'll be on my way. I don't plan on butting into whatever you got going on over here.
How do you know my name?
Let's not sweat the details. Suffice it to say, you're my man.
Hold it right there, or I'll blast you!
Huh? You talking to me?
You think you could fool me? There's no way a Clausian would come here. You're probably some sort of spy. It's so obvious.
Look, since I'm such a nice guy, I'm gonna fill you in on a little secret. That gun you have there has no effect on us Clausians. You didn't know that?
Shut your pie hole!
All right, I'm done lecturing. Time to teach you a lesson. Here I go!
Bring it on!
Take that!
There is a trophy you can get for finishing this fight without Fate taking any damage. I've actually already got it, so I'm not too worried about it. You can actually run around and let Cliff do all the damage. And there's also one for defeating Norton within 30 seconds. I did not know that.
Mine! My kingdom!
All right!
A decrepit toe. Beat Norton within 30 seconds. The battle trophies, if you get 75 of them, or 75% of them, or no, I think it's 75, and then 120, then something like that. You unlock different things. You unlock alternate skins for the characters, I think, with the battle trophies. You also unlock the different game difficulties. There's Earth mode, which is easy, Galaxy mode, which is normal, which we're on now. Then there's Universe mode, which is basically hard, and then there is 4D mode, 4-dimensional mode, which is very fucking hard. Very fucking hard. You have to kind of use specific builds to survive on 4D mode. I never succeeded. And I think we have somebody else in the stream. Hello, and feel free to say hello. I'm going to shut up now for the cutscene, which I forgot to turn off again.
Well, so much for that guy. but I did try to warn him.
I've heard the physical abilities of Clausians far outstrip those of Earthlings, but man... And he said Quark. Wasn't that an anti-Federation group?
Looks like I overdid it. Should have held back a little bit. Well, this is about the only thing that still works. The rest is ruined. Here.
Is this a communicator?
Can't live without one. I can't figure out why you wouldn't have one with you.
Thanks for getting me out of that mess. You saved my life.
Whoa there. Don't go thanking me yet. You see, I've come to abduct you.
What?
Now, don't get all worked up. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. It's just... my boss wants to meet you. That's why I came all the way out here to find you.
Boss? You mean Quark's boss?
That's right. Our leader wants to see you. But you've sure made it a tough job. First, I went to Haida and ran into that mess thanks to you. Then, I get here and find you poking your nose into matters better left alone.
You make it sound like it was my fault Haida got attacked. Jeez.
Just kidding, don't sweat it. At any rate, I got you now, and I did rescue you, so no complaining. And besides, you want to see your old man, don't you? He's been captured by the Vendini.
Dad? But why?
Hey, don't ask me. All I know is your old man was abducted from the evacuation facility on Haida.
What about my mother? And Sophia?
Well, we know your mom's safe. She should have already arrived at remote station number 6. I don't know about the girl. I've had my hands full just trying to track down your escape pod.
How do you know all this? What else do you know?
Not much else. Sorry. Oh yeah, I do know what your old man Dr. Linegodd was researching.
You mean symbological genetics? My dad's an authority in that field, so it's no surprise you've heard of him.
Right, symbological genetics. And 19 years ago... never mind, that doesn't matter right now. Come on, you don't have any other way off this planet, do you? Look, I'm sure things will clear up if you just come with me. Besides, you'll be able to see your old man again.
But according to you, my father's been captured by Vendine. So how could I possibly see him?
Simple. Quark will go rescue your old man, too.
Why would an anti-Federation group want to help my father?
Well, tell you what, it's kind of complicated. Let's not get into that right now. So, are you coming or not?
Okay, I'll go with you. But could we stop by Whipple first? I want to make sure the boy gets back there safely.
Sure, whatever. But I still think you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Well, that was interesting. And also something to note, of all the Star Ocean games, I was disappointed most in the latest one. Simple for the reason that they decided to go with, well, they were really stupid and almost completely removed bits like that, like the cutscenes where they're talking to each other and they're emoting and the camera's panning and stuff. Instead, they'll talk to each other like this, they'll just stand there. You can move the camera around while they're talking, but that's it. It probably saved a shed load of time, a lot of effort, but for the player, it really takes you out of it. You lose so much. I mean, there were some cutscenes where it did have the proper cinematics and stuff, and they were great. But other than that, the game was horribly lacking for it. Let's leave Norton for the people of this planet to deal with. Try to hurry up and find parts of that music box, then head back to Whipple. So you're just going to leave the guy who's unconscious, I think, but still has a damn vaporizing capable weapon. You didn't break it, you didn't take it from me, you didn't take the power cell. You're just basically going to leave a guy there in a primitive world with a plasma caster. Yeah, seems legit. Seems stupid. Really stupid, but hey, what are you gonna do?
I promise. I won't let your efforts go to waste.
You done? Okay, I'm gonna blow the place.
Music box parts and turn around. Trying to walk away now. Let's blow this pop stand. Oh, it's getting quite warm in my room. I wonder what. And I forgot to turn that off again.
There. Everything's back to normal, huh?
You're wrong. Things aren't back to normal. Nicholas and Mina's parents are gone forever.
Now, 16 degrees. It's not as hot as it's been, but also not as cold as it's been. Now, I could run around here for a while and beat the crap out of some people to level Cliff up a little bit, but I won't. Let's just run back to Whipple and help our two friends. Oh yes, in this particular save file, I believe it's the 144 scale bunny. Plus 5 movement rate for the whole party. I'm guessing that's in battle, rather than out in the field, because why would the whole party matter if it was out in the field where there's only fate? It looks like that little crystal bunny rabbit. Or a bunny rabbit from this game. Game World. One of the worlds. Yes, the Star Ocean games. They're set in a universe where in each game you usually only visit 1 or 2 planets. But then you do get embroiled in the events of that world, political and all that stuff. And 3 people watching now, hello and welcome to the stream. Feel free to introduce yourself and get a bit of conversation going. Although, be warned, I will be silent during the cutscenes, but I will possibly try to reply using the keyboard and stuff. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. And damn it, I forgot to turn that off again.
Finish up quick and get back here. I'll be waiting.
Okay,
Don't keep me waiting too long, kid.
got it.
Nicholas! Nicholas! I don't
worry, he's just asleep. He wouldn't leave you alone, Mina.
Really?
Really? There. Time for me to go. Goodbye.
Yes, try not to make too much noise as we leave. Not disturb them. So tell me, what am I supposed to do now? You were the one who said we should go join up with him. That fool. What do I have to show for it now? It's too late now. What's done is done. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, what are you going to do about this? My life is ruined. I swear, you better take responsibility for what you've done. Only that could have different connotations. Context is everything. How's my health? Almost full. I think there are other people who are in the city or in the town. We're back now, who had gone and joined Norton. Like this guy. Help no more, please. I'm sorry everyone, just spare me, please. There's also this house belonged to the that person who had left. I wonder, is he back now? It would appear so. Unsavoury character. Who'd have thought someone could defeat that Norton? Bah, now it's back to toiling in the fields tomorrow. Talk to the lady, Fate. There we go. I know a secret. Someone pretended to be in with Norton and his gang, so that he could secretly return a little bit of food at a time to the village. But he said don't tell anyone else what he was doing. He said his reputation as a tough guy was at stake, so I was not to tell anyone. It's silly, isn't it? Huh, that's pretty cool, that. And again, I've got no comment. I'm gonna, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you remember that cliff near your escape pod? Our way out lies beyond there. Let's go.
Okay.
You probably heard when I just put the sound on my laptop for a second to see all the volumes and stuff. And I am a bit louder than the game volume, which is okay. It would be even better if I could change the game volume so the voice was louder than the music. But no. I'm going to complain about that the entire game, don't worry. So I'm probably not the only one thinking that. Yes, and again, I'm an idiot. Keep getting distracting me.
Hey, it's me. We're at the location. Transport us up as soon as you can. Huh? Oh, no problem. I got him. I said it's okay. I haven't done anything. Yeah, I know. Now hurry up and get us out of here. My ship will be here soon. Once we're ready, it's good riddance to this hunk of rock. My ship's not so big, but it's packing a gravitic warp engine. It's quite the speed demon.
Hey, Cliff,
Yeah?
there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why does Quark's leader want to meet with me? I'm just a college student from Earth.
Oh, no comment. It's not doing it for you, is it?
No, it's not.
Let's see. Well, I guess the biggest reason would be our leader wants to chat with you?
Nice try, but that's avoiding the question. Why's your leader want to meet with me?
Hey, how should I know? I just do what I'm told. There's probably something our leader wants to talk to you about.
And that something is?
Well, you'll just have to come with me and find out for yourself. Sorry, kid, but I don't know much more than that.
Yeah, that's what the graphics of the game used to look like. Even better than what they used to look like, because that was a pre-rendered cutscene. HD version has quite the improvement.
Well, let's get a move on. She'll be expecting us. The rendezvous point is Beta 747372406. You got that, Mirage?
Roger. Engaging conventional engines, gravitic warp core, normal. Welcome back.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is my navigator and partner in crime. I leave the day-to-day operation of the ship to her. Mirage, this is our target.
Yes, I knew right away. Nice to meet you, Fate. I'm Mirage Kos.
Nice to meet you too. She's beautiful.
Fate, you okay? Oh, and listen, don't fall for her. She may look pretty, but she's a Clausian. Any funny ideas, and you're liable to meet a swift yet painful death.
Hey, wait a sec. Who said I was falling for anyone?
Relax, I was just warning you.
That conversation never made much sense to me.
I was wondering, just how long will it take till we get to your leader?
We'll be there soon. It's about 3 hours to the rendezvous point. Mirage, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm leaving you in charge.
I think the comment should have been, don't try anything funny.
Oh, Cliff, it looks like you can forget that shower.
Huh? What is it?
I've just detected a gravitic space anomaly up ahead. I'm bringing us out of gravitic space to avoid it.
You serious? You think it's hostile?
We're back in conventional space. 2 Vendini battleships detected 400,000 kilometers ahead.
An ambush, huh? Man, it's bad enough having to worry about Federation ships. Open up a comm link.
Hold on. Connection confirmed. Okay, the link's open.
This is the Eagle, a Clausian ship. We don't want any trouble with you.
You're wasting your time. The enemy ships are already prepared to attack.
Seems they know who we've got on board. Escape's our only hope. It'll be tough without using gravitic warp, but we've got no choice. Reverse course. Conventional engines full power.
Roger.
Full power to rear shields. And let me see a chart for this region. All right. Course 116, Mark 267. Activate auto evasion program. Fasten crew safety harnesses.
Roger. Course entry complete. Speed maximum. Program activated.
Hey, feeling lucky, kid?
We've evaded round 1 from the enemy's disruptor cannon. Nearing objective point.
All right. As soon as we're there, go into gravitic warp.
Cliff, gravitic warp is currently non-functional.
I got a hunch it'll function the moment we reach the objective point. Get us on a straight line between the ships and that planet, then pop us up starside. We'll open up the distance that way.
Very well. But we won't be able to designate our warp destination.
Well, we're toast if we stay here, Mirage. Anyhow, space is big, right? Our odds ain't that bad.
You got a hunch?
Roger. The enemy's fired again. 4 rounds now approaching.
4, huh? This is gonna be close. Either we enter gravitic warp first or we get pummeled. Now's the time to pray, gentlemen.
Unfortunately, it looks like we might lose this. Here comes first round now, and we're 7 seconds from objective point.
Who cares if we take a few rounds? Warp our butts out of here!
Warp engine damaged, but still functioning.
You bet it is. Activate gravitic warp.
We've thrown off the Vendini ships.
Whew. That was close.
Yes, but now we're pretty far from the rendezvous point.
Well, it can't be helped. Besides, it won't hurt to make her wait a little longer. Let's take our time.
Wow, your hunch really paid off.
Finally, some respect.
Yeah, a healthy respect for your recklessness.
What is that supposed to mean? A little more honesty would be nice. Like, hey, that Cliff sure is something. Or, you're a genius, Cliff.
Sorry to interrupt while you're having so much fun.
What is it, Mirage?
The gravitic warp core is overheating. We should reduce speed immediately. The engine will scram if we don't.
What? Didn't I specifically request that you tell me these things sooner? Get back to conventional space, pronto.
Roger. Bad news.
Now what?
Both the conventional and gravitic warp engines have scrammed. The backup engine isn't functioning either. I'd say we have a problem.
Damn it! Where are we now?
We're currently within Ellicor 2's gravitational field.
If all our energy sources are shot, then we can't communicate either. Well, I'm sure she'll figure out something happened to us after we don't show up when we're supposed to.
One would hope so.
Well, Mirage, come up with something.
I'll see what I can do.
What can we do? Aren't all the engines scrammed?
For starters, we gotta land before we crash. Then, we wait to be rescued.
Great plan.
Look, my mission is to bring you to our leader. Until then, I'll watch out for you. Trust me. You're as safe as a turtle in its shell.
A turtle dropping out of orbit.
Huh? Did you say something?
Nothing.
We'll be entering into Ellicor 2's atmosphere in another 30 seconds. Get ready for a bumpy ride, you two. And keep wagging those tongues and you'll bite them off. I wouldn't want either of you to die of blood loss.
Roger.
Yes, ma'am.
What is that thing?
A star fallen from the sky?
Nonsense. It looks nothing like a falling star.
Well, what is it then?
How am I supposed to know?
Just our luck. We landed right in the middle of a city.
Not to mention we're out of power. And the helm is out of whack. You should be happy to be alive.
I guess this is no time to be worrying about the UP3. What do we do now?
Alright, calm down. Panicking won't change a thing. How can I calm down? We just crashed our spaceship into the middle of a city in an underdeveloped planet. This is more than just a simple violation of the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact. Oh man. You know what? You worry too much. And you don't worry enough. Yeah, you're probably right. Relax, panicking won't change a thing. Mirage, what kind of planet is Elcor 2? It is the second planet in the Elcor system and it has an axial tilt of 32.6 degrees and is 0.8 AUs from the planet's star. Gravity is 0.9 Gs. Other than the fact that its atmosphere is mostly comprised of noble gases, such as neon, instead of nitrogen, it has an atmospheric composition which closely resembles that of Earth. According to my data, the technology level on this planet is near that of the medieval Earth of around the 17th century. Though the planet is registered in the Galactic Atlas as an underdeveloped planet, it appears to be in a constant state of conflict, so there are no figures for the total population of sentient beings. That is I suppose you could call it a trope for Star Ocean games. You either have a person from a planet like this, which is in a state of conflict or just about to, or just ended, or is in the middle of a state of conflict, who suddenly finds themselves embroiled in a group of advanced people like these, crashed and stuff. Or you're an advanced person who suddenly finds themselves on other planets like that. The very first one was a bit unique. It was like, well, not the very first, but the very first canonically, timeline-wise, you were humans who had just travelled the stars, got to the first new planets and stuff, That's where you found new species and stuff. I think I might be remembering somewhat wrong. I'm not sure if you found the first alien race or you during the game, or if humanity in that era had already found other races. But it was an era of exploration, let's just say that. In this era of the game, a lot of the galaxy has been explored, and it's all kind of space opera now. I would suppose. I'm not an expert. So we're stuck on an underdeveloped planet. Do we at least have information for our current location? Well, sentient life forms do live in this area. We don't have any detailed information like government, but this is a pretty large city. The external air temperature is -5 degrees Celsius. Both falling and deposited snow have been detected, so either somewhere fairly north or south of the equator, or it's in winter season. A city. We also know there are two major continents on this planet. There's the one we're on now, and another one to the east. The continent to the east appears to have a slightly higher civilization level. When you're considering that this civilization is medieval 17th century-esque, that's not saying a whole lot. Do you figure anything else out? The ship's database contains no other information. I see. Damn it, again I forgot to turn that off. I might add a counter how many times I forget to turn this bloody thing on.
You there! Move! Out of the way! Off the road! What's this? One of Aquaria's new weapons?
We seem to be surrounded by a group of local soldiers now. What will you do?
Not much we can do with the Eagle scrap like this. Fighting our way out isn't really an option. Well, at least we're still in one piece.
For now, maybe.
Oh well, let's just step outside and see what happens.
Hold on just a second. Even minimal contact with the inhabitants of an underdeveloped planet will get us in trouble. Besides, we have no idea what they'll do to us once we're out there.
You got any better ideas? I hate to point this out, but I think we've already made contact, rather forcefully anyway.
Well, still.
Don't worry. I've got a hunch they won't kill us right away.
Another hunch?
Come on, trust me. Didn't we make it here safely? I tell you, my hunches are always right.
How about that time when we almost crashed into that asteroid because of a hunch?
Oh, but that was one time.
One time.
At any rate, I don't think we have any other choice.
What do you think they'll do?
Well, we'll probably be taken prisoner.
You say it like you don't even care.
Yeah, but only you and I will.
What about Mirage?
We'll have Mirage wait until later to make an escape. Mirage, stay until nightfall, then leave under the cover of darkness.
Right. That shouldn't be a problem.
But Mirage, all alone?
You're forgetting. She's a Clausian. She'll be fine. I pity the soldier that tries to take her in.
Want me to come rescue you?
Nah, no need. There'll probably be too many of them anyway. We'll think of something. You scout around and find a way to contact the Diplo. Don't put yourself in danger trying to hook up with us. They should be able to home in on our position as long as we make contact. They can come get us then.
Roger.
All right, time to go.
Fate, be careful.
Thanks. You too, Mirage.
Cliff,
I said it'll be okay. I'm counting on you.
okay. Be careful.
Everyone be careful. I need to speak to... There we go. Be careful. I'll meet up with you as soon as possible. Are you ready? No, but let's do it anyway. God damn it!
Hey! There's something moving! What? Person. There's people in there!
We...
Get 'em!
Wait, please!
Give it up, kid. Nothing we can do.
Give up!
Look behind you.
Well, what was it?
We believe it to be a new Aquarian weapon, Your Majesty. We have the 2 crew members locked up in the dungeon.
Very well. Continue with your investigation and step up the pace of the invasion of Arius. If the enemy has indeed brought a new weapon into active service, then time is of the essence.
Your Majesty.
What think you, Voltar?
If this object that has fallen on our city is truly a new Aquarian weapon, then we are in trouble. Aquaria has shown an admirable ability to wage war of late.
Lord Woltar appears to lack confidence. Periglyph has your Storm Brigade cavalry, Albel's Black Brigade heavy cavalry, and my Winged Dragon Brigade for good measure. They stand no chance against our legion, sire. Their weapons have proven themselves little threat to us. Anything they throw at us, we return in spades.
Pride comes before the fall. Surely a measure of prudence would do us no harm. Right, Albel?
If they're the enemy, we kill them. If they aren't, we dispose of them. Simple.
If only things were as simple as you say.
Regardless, we have yet to see any evidence the object is a new Aquarian weapon. My men have already begun to interrogate the crew members. They'll talk before long.
The Inquisitor, he always seems to enjoy his work a bit too much.
He is the best.
As long as they do not die before they talk. We are not barbarians. Even prisoners have certain rights,
You speak absurdities. Prisoners have no rights. We'll hurt them until they squeal. If they die as a result, then so be it. You've grown much too soft in your old age, Woltar.
Compared to you, that may be true. I'm willing to do what's necessary. But I think your men have a tendency to take things too far.
What's the big deal? Just find out whether they're enemies or not. If that's too much trouble, I'll be happy to take care of them.
We know what we have to do, my lord. Don't worry. If we do kill them, we'll make sure they cough before they croak, eh?
I certainly hope so.
That will be quite enough. Now is not the time for us to haggle over such matters.
Indeed, it is not.
Vox, Continue your interrogation. Woltar and Albel, return to your posts. We are counting on your knights. You are the pride of our great kingdom. Yes, sire.
Kingdom of assholes by the looks of it.
Why don't you just spit it out? Play nice and we'll treat you right. That thing you were riding, what was that? A new Aquarian weapon,
No,
eh?
it was your mama.
Answer the question!
I told you. I don't know.
Sure you don't. Hmm? Damn! Rated him. It's just getting fun. See you again soon, my little kid.
Meow?
You. Oh, there's one in the cell.
Yes, sir.
Music ended kind of abruptly. Not quite expecting that.
Yo, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Ouch.
You don't look fine.
Look who's talking.
Well, yeah, but I'm more used to torture than you are.
Because you're a member of an anti-Federation organization.
You could say I've been around. You held up pretty well, though.
What could I do? It's not like they'd believe me if I told them I came from outer space.
Good point.
Why'd you let them catch you anyway? I mean, you could have gotten away, right?
Huh? Nah, it would have been too much of a hassle.
A hassle?
Yeah, a pain in the butt. I couldn't just leave you there anyway. And I kinda wanted to see what was going on firsthand.
So, you find anything out?
As a matter of fact, I did.
What?
The whips on this planet hurt too.
Oh, ha ha.
Very funny. Say, do you know what Aquaria is?
Aquaria?
The interrogator kept mentioning it. He kept referring to the eagle as a new Aquarian weapon.
Huh. Must be the name of their enemy.
So what? They think we're spies?
I'm thinking you got that right. These restraints are pretty solid. Damn! They're too tight! I can't move at all!
That's why they call them restraints?
Don't bother me with semantics, kid. How are we gonna get out of these?
Bend over, I'll see what I can do with my teeth.
Do you think Mirage got away okay?
Ah, she'll be fine. Like I told you, she's a Clausian. I bet she snuck off into town a long time ago.
I hope you're right. Ugh. How am I supposed to rescue my dad trapped like this? I don't know why the Vendini captured him, but I doubt they're showing him much hospitality.
Hey, cheer up. Somebody will show up to spring us out of this place soon enough. Then we'll be on our way. You'll see.
And who would that somebody be? You told Mirage she shouldn't bother coming in after us. And it's not like we know anybody else. And I doubt your leaders found out about what happened to us yet.
They're here already.
What? Who?
Friend or foe, I don't know, but there's somebody here. Hey,
You have two options. Accept my conditions and live, or refuse and die here. It's your choice.
Huh?
what kind of options are those?
The correct choice should be obvious.
So what are your conditions?
I want your help, that's all.
Our help?
That's right. You two were riding that lump of metal that fell in the town, correct? We want your technology.
Our technology? We can't let you have that.
Why not?
Why not? Well, I can't tell her about the UP3. How am I going to explain this?
And what would you do with our technology if we gave it to you?
We'd use it to end the war that rages between this country and mine. With our side victorious, of course.
Hold on a minute. Your country? So, you're not one of the people that threw us in here?
No, I'm not from Ariglyph. I'm from Aquaria.
Aquaria. The interrogator kept mentioning that name.
Makes sense now.
If you've been interrogated, I wouldn't think you'd have any particular loyalty to Ariglyph. Why not help me?
Good point. We'll help you.
What are you saying?
Give us a moment, all right? Shut your trap, kid.
But she wants our technology. What were you planning on teaching them?
Come on, you saw this civilization's level of technology. Look, all they need is a little college physics. And I don't know about you, kid, but I was paying attention in class.
You're right about that. But what about the UP3?
Man, what a square. Then again, maybe that's your redeeming feature, huh? Straight as an arrow, just like... well...
Just like who?
Huh? Did I say something? Never mind, kid.
I'm minding.
Jeez, forget about it. Listen, based on what she said, we must be in Ariglyph right now. And this place is at war with her country, Aquaria. You with me so far?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Both sides think we have some kind of unknown technology. Oh, that makes sense. A big flying metal thing did land in the middle of a medieval town. What else could they think? Even if we don't cooperate with her, Ariglyph will want our help too. I doubt their terms will be any better.
Yeah, but...
So what I'm saying is, if we're gonna cooperate with someone, it might as well be that hot chick over there. Know what I mean?
I can't believe this. You're insane.
Well, okay, let's say that was a joke. Either way, we can do whatever we want once we're out of this place. We'll just wait for our chance and make a run for it. We're not doing much better here in prison with our hands all in shackles. And if we die here, who's gonna rescue your dad, huh? I figured you'd want to meet him in this life, not the next.
All right. You win, for now.
Attaboy. All right, we discussed it. We'll help you. Now get us out of here.
Then we have a deal. Step back from the bars.
What did she just do?
You're free.
Thanks for getting us out of there. Now, can you use that little trick of yours to get these off us too?
Don't move.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
No thanks needed. I'm just doing my job. But I'm going to hold you to your part of the bargain.
Huh?
You said you'd cooperate with us. Don't think you can just wait for your chance to run either, because I won't let you. If you try, I'll kill you.
Hey, she heard us.
I should thank you for calling me hot, though chick I can live without.
Scary.
I'm Nell Zelfer, agent for the Sacred Kingdom of Aquaria.
My name's Fate Line God, and this is...
Cliff Fitter.
Fate and Cliff, my pleasure. So, where are you from? And what is the metal thing you came here in?
What do we tell her?
Just follow my lead. I'll handle this.
Yeah, sure.
We're from a country on a continent far to the east of here. It's a pretty small country, so nobody's really heard of it, but we've got some pretty solid technology.
From the east. One of the countries in Greeton? Not the country that invaded Aquaria.
That what you call it here? Yeah, that's where we're from. We're engineers.
What are engineers from Greeton doing in Eriglyph?
Well, the long story would take all day, so I'll give you the short version. Fate's dad got captured by an enemy country. We were on our way to rescue him in this newly developed, vehicle, but it broke down on the way. And we ended up here.
I see.
Wow, he sure is a smooth talker. And not all of it is lies, either.
So you are from Greeton. I thought as much.
How so?
There is no country on this continent with that level of technology. It was an easy conclusion.
Well, you satisfied?
More or less. What I am sure of is there's no way we can let Eriglyph have you. You must cooperate with us.
Nell, that's your name, right?
Yes?
What do you mean by cooperate? What technology did you want exactly?
Yes, well...
What's going on down here? Hey, you... What?
They're changing the guard already? You two, you have any fighting experience?
Huh? Why?
Because you're about to get some.
Don't you worry about us. You could say we're above average.
You might be able to fight with your bare hands, but I need some kind of weapon.
I thought this might happen. In there.
What's this?
Your stuff. I got it back for you.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. Fate, right? You can't go around dressed like that. I don't know if the size will match or not. Anyway, put those on.
Thank you.
Yay, I got my stuff back. And while it's on the screen, which I have to press a button to progress, Cliff, Fate, you guys are about as subtle as being slapped in the face by a 4-foot trout. I really don't think she bought any of that garbage. I mean, I've seen Bad Liars. Those two. But then Nell's awesome, so hey. Nell is my favourite character in almost the entire Star Ocean series. Then there's Muria from Star Ocean 4. She's awesome too. But who doesn't love a badass elf girl who could probably nuke a planet? Anything in here I can steal? No. We would be but a nuisance. Flee while you can. Don't worry about us. Be wary. Armed soldiers lie in wait for you. Do they? Yes they do. Trying to show them what's what.
Yeah. Real fight!
Let's take them on!
Take that!
That was simple. But really, the battle systems in the later games do get so much more refined. But they all seem to have the gimmicks.
They'll be here any minute.
Wait a sec.
Yes?
How are we gonna get out? There are lots of soldiers outside.
We'll go out through there.
Ventilation shaft?
Looks like kind of a tight fit.
Don't complain. If we can get through there, it widens out a bit. We'll just have to squeeze through that first part.
Yeah.
Fate, you go first. I'll bring up the rear.
Hi Marlon Mancia, how you doing and welcome to the stream. And not a lot up, just playing a game. What do I think of the Xbox meeting for E3? I haven't actually watched it yet. I'm going to be watching it after I do the stream. I had a bit of a busy morning, and then I had a bit of free time, so I thought I'd stream some.
Where are we?
We're in the aqueducts that wind their way under the city.
Aqueducts, huh? Hey, it's all frozen over.
This comes as a surprise to you? It is winter in Aryglyph. Didn't you see the snow falling outside?
Good point.
Careful. You're no good to us if you fall in the water and freeze to death.
Scary.
Let's get moving. This way leads to the city if we can make it through.
Ironically, looking forward to taking a look. I ripped that while losing the cutscene, and as soon as I went to press enter, the cutscene ended, so yeah. This is another area where I have made a save point, but I've decided not to use that particular save point. But I will be getting through to either the exit of this area or the boss. I will get that. I should probably also save it here as well, if I'm going to do some grinding offline or out of stream. Because I don't think you want to see me spending like 4 hours just running around and grinding, basically. Save it. I'd originally got this one, but I've decided I'm going to do it a little differently. I've started setting up my characters in a certain way, and I've changed my mind on how I'm going to do it. And that was the save thing. I think it's what time is Sony meeting today? I don't know, but I can have a look. 1 second. Are you in the UK or? So at the moment it is 10 to 3 in the UK, and the Xbox one you're looking at? Sony meeting starts. Bloody thing opens. Come on, E3 timetable, open up. Laptop slow. So now I'm watching the stream as well. This is taking a while. It shouldn't take that long for a simple file to open. So look, the Microsoft, or the Sony press conference is on 2 AM on Tuesday, so tomorrow, very early in the morning. In about 12 hours exactly, give or take 10 minutes. So it's a bit off. close those pages. Go, close, and back to stream. Yeah, it's quite a ways off yet. You'd almost think they would take the times and have them one after another instead of just straight after and then events and stuff, but or like have the E3 presentations all at one bunch, and then I'm not explaining this very well. So 8 PM my time, yeah, about that. I'm not articulating very well. I'm getting too tired and flustered. Yes. It's a shame for viewing reasons that they don't do the E3 presentations like one after another at the end of E3, the last day, so the people who've gone to E3 can then do all the events and stuff beforehand. But I'm sure they'll do it the way they have for a reason. As there have been quite a few more before this. So they kinda know what they're doing.
Real fight. Take him on.
And I completely missed that then.
Blade of Fury.
I like how I missed almost all of my attacks there.
Blade of
I'd have preferred a more worthy opponent.
Right, it's been about almost 2 hours. I think I'm gonna, well, yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here, do some grinding, and probably be back either tonight if nobody else is streaming, or tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Bye guys. Well, I probably shouldn't say bye guys until I am actually on the PC screen able to stop the stream. Bye.